3, 2, 1, get up. 3, 2, 1.
I could go for a walk. It's a nice day outside. Or I
There
could
are
make
so
a
many
cake.
things
Or go
to
out
do.
for lunch.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Just
Just
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
I'll get up.
You want to do everything, so just get up. It's not that hard.
Disappointed in
Why is
myself.
Executive dysfunction is the worst thing about ADHD and autism. And the population that I'm concerned about the most are women who receive ADHD diagnoses later in life, or the woman who has undiagnosed ADHD. Because when you don't have a diagnosis, you don't have an explanation for the behaviors that you exhibit. So when you're stuck on a couch and you have a hard time cleaning your bathroom, you have a hard time cleaning your room, you have a hard time getting up and going into the kitchen and cleaning the dishes, or getting to work on time, or getting to appointments on time, it's easy to get into that negative self-talk loop where you start saying bad things about yourself. You start to have these false beliefs, and you tell yourself that you're not capable of doing things, and you say, I can't. Guilt is not liking what you've done, and shame is not liking who you are. When you struggle with executive dysfunction, you're gonna have a lot of guilt and a lot of shame. And when you don't have a diagnosis, you're gonna pinpoint all of these things on you as a human being. You're just gonna say that you're a lazy person who's unmotivated and you can't get things done, as opposed to saying, I'm an individual who has ADHD, and ADHD is not an excuse, but it's an explanation for the behaviors that I exhibit. So because of this condition, I have to put together a system that will help me get things done. The way that we talk to ourselves is very important, but we have to have a deep understanding of ourselves, or at least a basic understanding of what's going on, so that way we can assign the blame, for lack of a better term, to the condition, as opposed to saying that this is something that is just a negative character flaw. And the best way to treat executive dysfunction is by arriving in a state where you're not dysregulated. You want to make sure that you put together a system that allows you to be as calm as possible. This can involve taking ADHD medications if you have a diagnosis. It can involve you exercising. It can involve you making diet modifications. So you eliminate and or strip as much sugar as you can out of your diet. You make sure that you hang out with people who care about you, and you have non-transactional relationships. You make sure that you're not being burnt out from masking, and you put yourself in positions to where you can be as authentically you as possible. And this allows you to like yourself better. And when you like yourself, you'll tell yourself positive things. And using this positive momentum, you can actually get things done. But when we're stuck on a couch and we're frozen, and ADHD paralysis is kicking our butt, and we continue to tell ourselves negative things, it's going to be impossible to get anything done, because in order to get things done, you have to first start. But you're not going to start anything if you're feeling bad for yourself, if you're feeling sorry for yourself, if you tell yourself that you're not capable of getting things done. So the way that we talk to ourselves is important. But first, we have to understand what's going on with ourselves. And for the woman who has undiagnosed ADHD, getting a diagnosis is a first step to understand yourself at a deep level. And this puts you in a good position to take care of yourself and your basic needs.